Welcome to March's Leetcode challenge. Today's problem is remove palindromic subsequences. Given a string S consisting of only of letters A and B, in a single step you can remove one palindromic subsequence from S. Return the minimum number of steps to make the given string empty. Okay, and a string is called palindrome if it reads the same backward as well as forward. So say we're given a string like this, A, B, A, B, A. This is a palindrome, right? So we can remove the whole thing in one step. So then we return an output of 1. Now what about this, A, B, B? Well, unfortunately this isn't a palindrome, so we'd have to do this in two steps. We can remove either BB or A first, and then A or BB next. So that'll be two steps. Same thing here. We have to remove first a palindrome. So here we'll remove BAAB. So we'll remove this first, and then we'll have to remove the B after. Now, if you look carefully at how it's highlighted, though, you can see that you can skip. It doesn't need to be like right next to each other. You can skip any of the letters. So it can be BAA, skip that, and it's a B. That's the palindrome, so we can remove that part and then remove the B here. If it's empty, there's nothing there, so we return a 0. So this, at first, kind of sounds like maybe we need to go recursive or maybe there's a greedy method, but it's actually very simple, and it's a trick question, really, if you think about it. They give you a hint, use the fact that the string only contains 2 characters, and it's like, what does that mean? But this is the big one. If a subsequence is composed of only one type of letter, then is it a palindrome? And obviously the answer to that is yes. If it's all A's, it reads the same forwards and backwards, right? Now, given that there's only 2 characters, and we're allowed to skip like spaces here, doesn't need to be right next to each other. Since there's only 2 characters, we can always do this in 2 steps. We can just remove all the B's, all in order, and then remove all the A's. So that's the thing. There's only 3 cases that can happen. Either it's empty, so we just have to return a 0. It's already a palindrome, so we can do it in one step. Or, doesn't matter how it's ordered, we can remove all the B's and then all the A's and do it in 2 steps. So that's kind of the trick here. Like everything else doesn't matter. We just need to account for those 3 situations. All right, so let's do that. If not S, we know we just return a 0 at first, right? Second, we want to check to see if this is a palindrome. You can do it multiple ways, but I'm going to do it the classic way, where we're just going to start at the left and right and say, all right, length of S minus 1. You can obviously just do a reversed with the string as well, but I'm going to do it like this just because I'm used to it. What we'll do is we'll say if string of L does not equal string of R, which means it's not a palindrome, immediately return 2. Because we know that's the answer. It's only when we figure out, yes, this is a palindrome, okay, well then return a 1. So let's see what happens here. Make sure it works. This should return a 1. It does. Let's go and submit it. And accepted. So this is an O of n time complexity. Very simple. But it's could be very tricky to get here. At first I was very confused at how we might do this. I was thinking like greedy methods and recursive. But as soon as you start realizing, wait, there's only 2 characters, and we're allowed to remove however many as long as it's in order, then we can always do it in 2 steps. And once you realize that, then this question is very easy. All right, thanks for watching my channel. Remember, do not trust me. I know nothing.